Is sharing its experience in fighting COVID-19 during the G20 summit. We have more from our EBC correspondent in Hanoi, Ralph Wandolph Empay. Hello, Ralph. Hello, Ralph. Can you hear me?
There you go. Sorry for that. Hi, good
Hi,
afternoon,
there you
Alpha. How
go.
are you
Okay.
today?
Good to see you. Good to hear from you.
Thank you. Right. Alma, this session was attended by Director General of the World Health Organization, Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, and health ministers from the G20 countries, along with officials from international and regional organizations like the World Bank, the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, the United Nations Foundation, and the Global Alliance for Vaccines and Immunization. Now, at the meeting, which followed the G20 leaders video summit in March 20 that discussed global responses to health emergencies, the officials shared their country's experiences and proposed urgent measures to fight the pandemic. In his remarks, Deputy Minister of Health Truong Quoc Quang said Vietnam, which is ASEAN chair in 2020, has successfully organized the special ASEAN and ASEAN Plus 3 summits on COVID-19. At those events, participating leaders reaffirmed their determination and commitments to remaining united and to act jointly and decisively to control the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic, to mitigate its adverse impact on people's livelihoods, societies, and economies in the region. He noted, adding it is of crucial importance that the ASEAN Plus 3, that includes China, Japan, and Republic of Korea, ASEAN US and ASEAN EU mechanisms and other international communities highlighted the urgency of the pandemic and committed to a collective response. Talking about Vietnam and ASEAN's expertise, Quong noted that the country had set up a national steering committee for COVID-19 prevention and control during the early stages of the outbreak, with strong commitment from the whole political system, the government, and the public. He also said that the Vietnamese government has appealed for national unity against COVID-19 with the motto, and I quote, fighting the pandemic like fighting the enemy, unquote. Besides, Vietnam has been applying a strategy of prevention, early detection, quarantine, and treatment, and engaging local authorities to direct and mobilize all resources on site. It has implemented early measures to prevent transmission from abroad while identifying and controlling effectively transmissions within the country. Measures have been taken to control and limit the spread of the disease, such as early quarantine for suspected cases, mass testing for everyone coming from affected areas and epicenters, and social distancing. Vietnam has actively collaborated with partners in different spheres to improve testing, research, investigation, and treatment protocols for the most effective outcomes, despite limited resources, officials said. And also, Alma, he added a health app was introduced for citizens to update their daily health statuses and provide information about suspected cases in their areas. The app is also helping the nation's health sector to identify individuals in need of medical assistance in the fastest and most effective manner, serving as an official channel to disseminate information about the pandemic, as well as health recommendations for the public. Quong went on to say that from economic and social perspectives, the Vietnamese government has issued incentives to mitigate the impacts of COVID-19. This includes tax breaks and permissions for late payment of taxes, while simultaneously offering policies to support businesses, investors, small traders, and the public. Furthermore, the country has adopted a dual approach of containing and controlling the outbreak while sustaining socioeconomic stability. Immediate actions have been taken to help people facing hardships, particularly the vulnerable, poor, and workers, making sure that no one is left behind, he said. The deputy minister said, as the current chair of ASEAN and a non-permanent member of the UN Security Council, Vietnam has also made efforts to raise a coherent response to the pandemic, including timely sharing of information on COVID-19 detection and treatment, standardized measures for health inspections at borders and entry points, and consular assistance to ASEAN nationals. Additionally, a cross-sectoral ASEAN working group involving senior officials of health, foreign affairs, defense, immigration, and transport has been established to develop a regional holistic response to the pandemic and its widespread disruption. Practical measures in the agreement aim to ensure information exchange and policy coordination among the member states, such as strengthening ASEAN's response capacity to public health emergencies, setting up regional medical stockpiles, and developing an ASEAN pandemic support fund, Wong said. Alma?
Vietnam has followed a budget-friendly approach to fighting this disease and has proven quite effective. Is Vietnam mulling or considering opening up its economy soon or opening up the city?
Well, it's actually a good news, Alma. I heard there's a proposal that after April 22, after the current social distancing campaign and the lockdown in most of the cities here in Vietnam, they will start opening these businesses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What
Because,
are
mhm.
these essential businesses only, or start opening some, considering some other businesses to open as well? Or is
Well,
it?
it's actually some of the small stores, I believe. This includes it doesn't include schools.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't include schools yet.
Mm-hmm.
We're hoping that in May, mid-May, we're gonna go back to school.
So May 1, is that the date? May 1, you're considering opening up some businesses there in Vietnam?
There's no specific date mentioned yet,
Okay.
Alma.
So they're just considering it. Is this going to be like the
A
whole of
proposal.
Vietnam, or even the provinces as well?
Well, it's actually the entire Vietnam, Alma.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Ralph, for your yes, you were going to say something.
Yeah, because in the past 5 days, there are no additional cases reported here in Vietnam, and the good news is, there's no deaths reported so far.
So
Yeah,
no
and
new cases,
215.
no new deaths.
That's right, because we had 268 cases, and of them, 215 have recovered already. So we only
Oh,
have 53 active cases now.
wow.
Yeah.
Very good news indeed. Thank you so much, Ralph, for that update for us. And we hope to hear you soon for more good updates, good news from Vietnam. Thank you so much.
My pleasure, Alma. Reporting live from Hanoi, Vietnam. This is Ralph Wandel, and we live in interesting times. Mm.